Welcome to the second annual Lasallian Leadership Awards and this history-making evening, as it is our first awards ceremony to be live streamed. While we all wish we could be together tonight in the Tower Center, as a Lasallian community, we are always together and by association. From our homes across Memphis, the United States, and possibly the world, we come together as a Lasallian family, connected by our shared experience and our love for CBU. To President Shannon, Dr. Haught, Dr. Doyle, parents, families, students, administrators, and guests, we appreciate you joining us this evening. Tonight, we celebrate excellence. Tonight, we celebrate our heritage. Tonight, we celebrate that which makes CBU such an amazing community, and that's you. Yes, each of you, individually and collectively, are instrumental in sharing our story with the community and ensuring the longevity of our Lasallian charism for future generations. Through your dedication and contributions while at Christian Brothers University, you have positively impacted the campus culture and left a legacy of which to be very proud. The Lasallian Leadership Awards continue to pay homage to our founder, St. John Baptist de La Salle, patron saint of education. In 17th century France, one man certainly couldn't fathom the reach and influence of his ideals some 300 years later. With thousands of alumni and education centers in over 80 countries. However, it's a simple motto: enter to learn, leave to serve, which CBU has embraced, that remains emblazoned on our hearts now and forever. The Lasallian Leadership Awards Committee, with representatives from the Office of Academic Services, Admissions, Advancement, Campus Ministry, and Student Life, collaborated this evening to highlight the holistic experiences and contributions of each member of our community. Through the lens of the 5 core principles for Lasallian education, the awards will be announced within the overarching principle. During the awards portion of our evening, a member of the committee will introduce each principle prior to recognizing the winners in each category. You are encouraged to think about how each principle is demonstrated in your own life and how you've experienced it on our campus. In a moment, I'll invite Dr. Timothy Doyle to share some brief remarks, but first, I invite Mr. Joseph Preston to lead us in an opening reflection and a prayer. Joey?
Good evening, everyone. Before we start with a prayer, we so often hear the phrase, "Let us remember we're in the holy presence of God." And the danger with hearing it so often is we could really not stop and think what those words actually mean for each of us in our lives. So this evening, as I say that phrase, I invite all of us to pause and think about what that means in our own lives. So let us remember that we are in the holy presence of God. Lord, we thank you for this day and bringing us together as a community. Remembering in a special way your servant, St. John Baptist de La Salle, and his life of selfless love. Inspired by his dedication to the gospel message, we continue to strive to lead lives of service to others. Lord, we come to you with thankful hearts for the student leaders that are being recognized tonight, the talents that each of them bring to the work they do. We are thankful that you have called us to be servants, as we are reminded that you call us to be servant leaders. We are thankful for those who we have worked with, as we are reminded we do not do this work alone. We are thankful for the opportunities that have been presented to us, as we are reminded we do not take these for granted. We are thankful for the gifts you have granted each of us, as we are reminded that you have called each of us to do your will. We lift all these prayers of thanksgiving in your Son's name, Jesus Christ. Amen. St. John Baptist de La Salle, pray for us. Live Jesus in our hearts forever.
Good evening. I'm Betty Durham, and I am the Director of Donor Engagement and Special Events in the Office of Advancement. And this evening, I have the privilege to introduce a man that you've all come to know, President Jack Shannon. President Shannon officially joined the CBU family in July, but what you may not know is that upon accepting the position of University President a year ago, Jack was here in Memphis consistently in an effort to acquaint himself with the Memphis community and our faculty and staff. But more importantly, he was working diligently with leaders of those constituencies to make CBU a better CBU for you, the students. President Shannon and his wife Denise have fully immersed in our Lasallian community. Having attended and graduated from LaSalle University, President and Mrs. Shannon truly believe and live the Lasallian mission. Whether it's volunteering through September of service events, attending Mass with the Brothers, or rooting for our Buccaneers, the Shannons have committed themselves entirely to our CBU family. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming President Jack Shannon.
Good evening. Tonight's Lasallian Leadership Awards are a wonderful opportunity for our campus community to come together and to recognize and celebrate those students and organizations which by their actions and spirituality this past year have embodied the Lasallian mission, identity, and principles that are so greatly valued at Christian Brothers University. Normally, we would be doing this in person while enjoying a delicious meal in a beautifully decorated room atop the Tower Center in East Memphis. Regrettably, the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic precludes us from continuing that recent tradition, at least for this year, as we maintain a safe social distance and in true Lasallian fashion, we place the well-being of our families, our friends, and our colleagues above our own enjoyment and pleasure. Challenging does not begin to capture the circumstances that we have been navigating, both individually and collectively over the course of these past several months. However, in the midst of a global pandemic, those Lasallian qualities that make our CBU community so special and so remarkable and so vibrant have managed to somehow shine through, perhaps even brighter than ever before. We remain involved and connected and engaged with each other, even though we have been unable to be together on campus. We continue to reach out to those among us who are in need of a kind gesture or a helping hand or an encouraging word. We continue to engage and include those in our community who may be feeling a bit adrift or somewhat marginalized by recent events. We remain focused as ever on helping and supporting those whose lives have been turned upside down by current circumstances. Somehow, some way, we have displayed faith and tenacity and resilience in the face of a quite formidable and not quite yet fully understood global health challenge being faced by each of us and all of humanity. Over the course of the past year, and particularly during these past several months, I have witnessed firsthand the greatness of our CBU community. Our students, our faculty, our staff, our administrators, our board, our alumni, and our supporters, day in and day out, all have reminded me of how special it is to be part of a Lasallian community. Together and by association, we are there for each other, as well as for our larger world. So it is very fitting and quite appropriate that we conclude the academic year by acknowledging the very special Lasallian contributions made by our students. The Lasallian Leadership Awards recognize student leaders along with student organizations for achievements under the umbrella of the 5 Lasallian core principles: faith in the presence of God, respect for all persons, quality education, concern for the poor and social justice, and inclusive community. To those being honored this evening, on behalf of Mrs. Shannon and myself, I want to convey my heartfelt appreciation for all that you have done for the betterment of our CBU community. And I look forward to soon having the opportunity to express my thanks to you in person. Until then, I want to wish everyone the very best, and may God keep you and your loved ones both safe and well. Good evening.
Thank you, President Shannon. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Doyle to share a few opening remarks before we open our ceremony. Dr. Doyle?
Thank you so much, Connie. I really appreciate it. Well, I just want to say, like what everybody else did, welcome. That I am so pleased to be able to have this opportunity. As President Shannon said, that usually we're in a high rise, the sun sets over our shoulders. Instead, we're at home, but we're still together, at least electronically. And the magic that brings us together at this time, though in different places, is CBU and its mission, particularly since you have lived lives informed by the Lasallian values of faith, service, and community. Today, we'll recognize and lift up those of you in a wide variety of ways who just did that. I really thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today and to recognize the abbreviated year on campus, but a year fully lived. I'm so impressed with the student community regularly, but this has tested you, and the student community soared. Y'all have navigated the transition to online learning with understanding, and I'd say pretty much good humor. And I wanted to take a shout out to SGA for contributing its budget to the Student Emergency Fund. We've helped over 75 students keep getting their work done, and SGA's contribution is noteworthy, welcome, and deeply generous. Also, during the staff's calls to the Together by Association initiative, where we're calling students, I've personally learned about the love many of you have for our institution, especially for you graduates making your way into this strange world. And I hope that you find the strength in knowing that all of us today are pulling for you, and we think of you truly every day. You've overcome so much. The resilience of CBU in the face of COVID-19 and so much heartache, so much uncertainty has been gratifying. This resilience is who we are. Now we're here today to celebrate success and acknowledge your achievement. Future leaders of Memphis, the United States, and even those of our international students from around the globe. Yet each and every CBU student, even those not on the call today, who have logged online and submitted work for their first time, proved that they're up for the challenge to adapt and change, which is the wave of the future. In a way, we are living in the future. We're here now, faster than a lot of us thought we'd ever be. You've proven your worth, and we're thrilled to have the opportunity to acknowledge it. I'm particularly honored to be the Chief Student Affairs Officer for the finest staff I've worked with, particularly our two master servant leaders, Ms. Connie Beck and Mr. Wilson Phillips. All the kudos rightly belong to them and Daniel, who've helped make this online event happen today, now, amongst all of us. My deepest hope is that when you've come back for your 5th, 10th, or 25th reunion, you'll remember this COVID-19 pandemic year not as a disaster, but that you've been tested and discovered your inner strength in the face of adversity, because it's the truth. I'd like to close quickly with Deuteronomy 31:8. It is the Lord who goes before you. He will be with you and will never fail you or forsake you. So do not fear, or be dismayed. You've proven so much. And we, although you're looking at me through a camera, we see you. We really do. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Doyle. At this time, we are ready to begin our ceremony. So I will start with our first principle. The first principle we recognize tonight is one that is central to the founder, faith in the presence of God. As the only priest in the Brothers of the Christian School Order, faith and responsibilities to the church were central to the formative years of De La Salle's life. The foundation of his commitment to educate the poor children of France in the vernacular came from a trust that God would carry him through the peaks and the valleys of whatever the next years required. At Christian Brothers University, the community also values the faith of each individual. We seek to meet and accompany each individual on the journey, strengthening and learning from one another. The first awards tonight recognize 2 individuals who have embraced their journey while at CBU. I invite Joey back to present the Zeal of the Founder and Campus Ministry Awards.
The dictionary defines zeal as great energy or enthusiasm in pursuit of a cause or an objective. Our founder, St. John Baptist de La Salle, demonstrated great enthusiasm to positively influence and educate the children of 17th century France, with instructional methods all could understand, and a fervor to exemplify the love of Christ to all in his sphere of influence. Some 300 years later, the brothers and lay partners continue to educate the entire person, mind, body, and spirit. When thinking about this year's recipient of this award, we found great energy is a great way to summarize their involvements on campus. Whether it was sharing their own personal faith through the Koinonia Christian Retreat, or running with a flag at sporting events, Germany Douglas displayed his infectious enthusiasm in everything he did. What is even more impressive is that isn't even the greatest display of zeal. That is reserved for his personal interactions. It takes only 1 minute in the same room as Germany to feel the energy that constantly drives him to share his heart and love for those in his community. The class of 2020 will be a hard one to say goodbye to, and Germany is a big part of that reason. The 2020 Zeal of the Founder Award winner, Germany Douglas. Yay, Germany, woo! I don't know if we're supposed to be celebrating, but I'm celebrating, woo! All right. That brings us on to our next award. It's the Campus Ministry Award. Picking just one recipient for this award was a difficult task. So Brother Tom and I decided not to. We instead went with 2 recipients. The first recipient got involved from the beginning, but like most first-year students, didn't really go all in until her sophomore year. Clearly, their passion was service, and that could be seen by all who attended our weekly PB&J sandwiches on Wednesday or random opportunities of service throughout campus. She also gave her time as a retreat participant in both of our campus ministry retreats. What's more, is she also gave her time and energy in fostering one-on-one relationships with her peers that wanted to grow and learn more about their faith. Our first Campus Ministry Award winner, Miss Anna Graziosi. Yay, Anna, woo! All right, our next award winner, a pillar of our CBU community, not just in campus ministry, but throughout all of campus, evidenced by his Lasallian Fellow Award. Our second recipient has done virtually everything we have offered on campus, except being an RA or winning at intramural basketball. That second one was a joke. Chris Fagan has brought others closer to their personal faith through his actions and his words. whether it was in assisting with Sunday night mass or being the director of Christian Brothers University Koinonia number 2, he led by example and will be missed. Second award winner, Chris Fagan. Woo! Let us congratulate both Anna and Chris. Thank you all.
All right, y'all. I love the wooing. I plan to do the same, so get excited. All right. Another tenet of the Lasallian charism is respect for all persons. Dr. Doyle often reminds us that one of the unique blessings of CBU is that we mirror Memphis. Individuals from all walks of life with varied experiences and talents collaborating together to work through the challenges and impact something larger than ourselves, our CBU and Memphis communities. These next awards recognize individuals who have helped to foster that sense of respect on our campus. The first award recognizes an emerging leader, and the second celebrates the diverse contributions to our student body. So first up is the Emerging Leader Award. This year's Emerging Leader Award goes to a student who has continued to develop her leadership characteristics through her involvement in multiple organizations and departments across campus. Through extensive service and STARS, the honors program, and many collaborations with campus ministry, this student has upheld strong leadership by championing the growth of others in the humblest and most other-centered way. Through her outstanding communication skills, organizational skills, and the ability to empathize with others and those in need, this student displays a willingness to not only serve our Lasallian community, but she also shows a dedication to the success of our Lasallian mission. These attributes displayed by Sarah Laney make her this year's Emerging Leader Award. Congratulations, Sarah. Woo!
Good evening. I will be presenting this year's award for Commitment to Diversity. The recipient for this year's Commitment to Diversity Award continues to go above and beyond in the realm of respect for all persons. This student, while pursuing their degree in mechanical engineering, has served as a resident assistant and an international student peer leader. This individual has been an influence to prospective students and their families with their positive representation of the student body and their friendly disposition. Jose Pablo Villa, we know you will continue to shine and embrace the Lasallian principles that you have demonstrated throughout your tenure here at CBU. Everyone, please help me in congratulating Jose Pablo, or as we call him, JP, for his commitment to diversity.
A quality education is central to most academic communities of higher learning. So what is that uniquely speaks to the education provided at CBU? A focus on every facet of the individual. Our faculty are respected practitioners in their fields, and our staff and administrators continue to provide exemplary support and quality experiences outside the classroom. From the earliest days, the founder was committed to establishing a curriculum for the bond with each individual student. Through the commitment of each person in our community, we seek to challenge, support, and strengthen the understanding and legacy of our Lasallian education. The next set of awards not only recognizes individuals, but also organizations that have demonstrated excellence in the classroom and in extracurricular activities. I invite Ms. Justin Bowles from the Office of Academic Services to present awards for the peer mentors and tutors.
The peer mentoring program provides opportunities for building meaningful relationships that foster self-efficacy and academic success. Mentors are accountability partners and coaches, modeling academic integrity, grit, and positivity for their peers. Mentoring relationships strengthen campus connections by knowledge sharing and celebrating one another's accomplishments. A listening ear and an encouraging word are all the more valuable when they are found in a fellow student. For the past 3 years, the Peer Mentor of the Year was just that, a listening ear, an encourager, a supporter, and a coach to many students. Being a mentor requires sharing your own experiences, not just the times when everything was going great for you, but also being honest about your challenges and how you persevered. Students appreciated this mentor's real talk because they knew she understood what they were going through. Often taking a no-nonsense approach, this peer mentor respectfully met students where they were with compassion. During the transition to remote learning, this mentor also took initiative and extra time to keep mentoring available to students and lead her fellow mentors. Thank you, Peer Mentor of the Year, Jolisa Ferguson, for all of your hard work. May you carry your Lasallian values into your next journey as a graduate student. Congratulations, Jolisa. Woo! The next award goes to the Outstanding Peer Tutor of the Year. Peer tutors exemplify academic excellence and integrity, as well as an enthusiasm for helping their peers succeed. They are liaisons between students and faculty, providing valuable academic support. A model peer tutor strengthens our campus community by helping each student reach their full potential. Sharing learning strategies and celebrating successes are key components of the tutor-student relationship. The Peer Tutor of the Year created a network of connections across campus with students and faculty, providing support primarily in the area of behavioral sciences. He invested the time needed to cultivate professional relationships with faculty, ensuring he provided up-to-date reviews and support for those faculty students. He was also a tremendous asset in building out online tutoring processes and communication with his fellow tutors during our time of remote learning. I appreciate his contribution to the peer tutoring program and am happy to award Nathan Peden as the Peer Tutor of the Year. Yay! Congratulations.
I will be introducing the Excellence in Programming Award. The Excellence in Programming Award recognizes the registered student organization with a variety of educational, philanthropic, and socially engaging activities staggered throughout the year. If you're looking for evidence of transformative education, look to those who go to the extraordinary lengths to extend and then revolutionize learning and leadership outside of the classroom, not only for themselves, but for the CVU and greater community. The recipients of this year's award have a long history of programming excellence, attempting to reach students from a variety of backgrounds and experiences. This RSO meets monthly to build community and share interests. Ladies and gentlemen, the RSO of Excellence in Programming Award goes to the Honors Program for their efforts in September of Service, Nerds for Needs, and everything in between. Congratulations.
The next award we will be presenting is the Outstanding Greek Scholarship Award. Scholarship, service, philanthropy, and a strong sense of community often define life in fraternities and sororities. This award recognizes the Greek chapter who has placed a great emphasis on academics and student success in the classroom. With the highest cumulative GPA of all Greek organizations, we recognize the ladies of Alpha Xi Delta this evening for this award. Congratulations, ladies. Woo! The next award we will be presenting is the Outstanding RSO Scholarship Award. The Outstanding RSO Scholarship Award is chosen by the Lasallian Leadership Awards Committee. It recognizes an organization focused on academics and involvement of its members with the campus community. One can't go far on campus without meeting a member of this organization. With one of the most robust educational and activity calendars and a large membership roster, it's impressive to see so many members of the honors program involved around campus and in the community. while consistently maintaining a GPA above a 3.0. Congratulations to all members of the honors program for this year's Outstanding RSO Scholarship Award. Woo!
I will now be presenting the Outstanding Student Scholar Award. This award recognizes the student who demonstrates the highest excellence in their academics while being involved in multiple organizations. This year's recipient is an individual who maintains a high grade point average, heavily involved in his campus organization, and maintains an internship with one of Memphis's leading hospitals. As a biochemical engineer, this student spends much of his time focused on his studies, yet finds time to assist his friends with their educational endeavors as well. He spends 2 days a week at an internship with Le Bonheur's cardiology lab, works with academic services as a peer tutor, and serves in a variety of leadership positions with Theta Tau, Tri Beta, the CBU Sustainability Coalition, and Theta Tau. And friends. Friends, it's my pleasure to announce Matthias Matt Fagan as the CBU Outstanding Student Scholar for this academic year. Congratulations, Matt. Woo!
As we prepare for the next awards, we remember the call of the founder to pay attention to those in most need around us. A concern for the poor and a call for social justice is not simply a reminder to those in financial distress. Rather, it is in all areas of struggle: personal, financial, familial, emotional, and spiritual. If we are honest with ourselves, we have all experienced the valleys of life amongst the mountaintops. It was De La Salle's hope that his teachers be attentive to all aspects of a student's needs. It was a challenge in France 300 years ago and a challenge to us today in the 21st century. We at CBU are very attuned to the social justice issues that plague our city and our world today. While there is always more we can do, let's take a moment to think about those voices who came before and on whose shoulders we now stand. Let us never forget the power of our own voice and our actions, both individually and collectively. As we recognize those who have done much in our community, I invite Jonelle back up to present the Outstanding Community Servant Award.
Thank you, Connie. The award for Outstanding Community Service recognizes the CBU student who's shown excellence in service in both the CBU and the Memphis community, not only dedicating significant hours to identified community needs, but also encouraging others to join in the effort to promote the public good. The recipient of this award has helped foster a more compassionate culture of service at CBU. She's organized numerous service opportunities and a new philanthropy for the honors program and participated in service initiatives for Tri Beta National Biological Honor Society through her position as philanthropy chair. She has the heart of a true servant, as she's frequently volunteered at the Step Ahead Foundation and at her church, Sacred Heart Catholic Church. Tao Ang La has made a service fundamental aspect of her own life and for the lives of several students on the CBU campus. Ladies and gentlemen, our Outstanding Community Service Award goes to Ms. Tao Ang La. Congratulations. I'll now proceed to introduce the Community Service Award. The recipient of the Community Service Award is an organization that exemplifies the Lasallian dedication to faith, service, and community, and demonstrating outstanding efforts in community and the CBU campus and in the Memphis community. Each member of this organization has either organized and or participated in impactful service ventures. As a collective, this organization's efforts have reached as far south as Jackson, Mississippi, in addition to their numerous initiatives here in the Bluff City. They're often collaborating around campus and in the community with other organizations, which yields a much larger impact. Truly, A5A is a true example of excellence in community service. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the recipients of this year's Community Service Award, the members of the new Ada chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Congratulations.
The Award for Excellence in Philanthropy recognizes an organization's outstanding efforts in national charitable fundraising efforts or contributions. Philanthropy is defined as the desire to promote welfare of others, expressed especially through monetary donations of money to good causes. This year's recipients have displayed philanthropic spirit in so many ways. From their Think Pink Week to their Pink Out games to the pink ribbons they pass out every year, Zeta Tau Alpha has gone over and beyond for their philanthropy. I am honored to present this year's award to Zeta Tau Alpha. The ladies of Zeta Tau Alpha have exemplified philanthropic spirit not only through monetary means, but also through their fervent efforts for breast cancer awareness and education. Congratulations, Zeta. The next award that I have to present is for the Spirit of Smerelli Award, which honors former CBU President, Dr. John Smerelli. Anyone who had the opportunity to meet Dr. Smerelli knows that he is a humble man with many passions: his family, tennis, CBU, and most certainly you, the members of the CBU student body. Given his unique passion for CBU, we wish to continue recognizing him with an award with the following description. The ideal recipient has excelled in the area of promoting social justice during the past academic school year. Nominees should have demonstrated outstanding leadership by serving as a community advocate for special concern for the poor, serving as a positive role model, being active in at least one organization, serving as an advocate for the student body, and practicing ethical behavior, honoring commitment, and displaying responsibilities. This evening, I am absolutely elated to present Kelsey Morrison with the Spirit of Smerelli Award. Kelsey exemplifies the characteristics of a servant leader who is taking important steps to position herself to make a great impact to those who do not have equitable access to society's resources. She has served as a community advocate for the poor in the Memphis and Mid-South community. She volunteers for the Urban Bicycle Food Ministry, an agency that makes and then delivers on bikes free burritos to homeless members of our community. As the Honors Program President, Kelsey is also a supporter of Nerds for Needs. Nerds for Needs organizes monthly service projects for honors, as well as biannual fundraisers for which Kelsey has wholeheartedly volunteered. With her family, Kelsey also volunteers for the Street Dog Foundation by helping with adoption days and fostering dogs. Later this year, Kelsey will be demonstrating the Lasallian hallmark of service to the poor as she volunteers as a leadership resident with the Hartswell Foundation in Cambodia. In addition to being a positive role model to students on campus, Kelsey has also served as an advocate for the student body, attending Board of Trustees Student Life Committee meetings. Finally, she embodies ethical behavior through her commitment to the responsibilities. Before the COVID-19 crisis began, Kelsey was balancing 3 internships through St. Jude, the Brooks Museum, and in our Office of Advancement at CBU. As our intern, I could always rely on Kelsey to maintain confidentiality, show professionalism, and bring fresh, innovative ideas to better serve our students, faculty and staff, our alumni and donors. Kelsey, the Office of Advancement and this committee are so honored this evening to present you with this award. Congratulations, well deserved.
Arguably the most recognizable of the Lasallian core principles is inclusive community, and the one under which most of tonight's awards fall. But what does it really mean to be an inclusive community? While we could debate this question for hours, I think we can agree that at CBU is a recognition and appreciation for our diverse campus community. Remembering that each member of the community brings a value and perspective which should be heard and appreciated, even when we might disagree on certain issues. While there are many things which separate us in 2020, for us here tonight, we are all Lasallian. Whether we are brothers, faculty, staff, students, parents, or supporters, we share an appreciation for the Lasallian educational model that is interwoven through the fabric of our lives. We will recognize individuals and groups that actively shape our community. But it's important to remember, especially now, there are truly no winners and losers in this category. Yes, everyone wants to win, but each of us is responsible for establishing and strengthening our larger community. So I challenge you to think about those individuals and experiences that have shaped your sense of belonging at CBU. Whether you've just begun your time at CBU or your days away from graduation, know that you are a part of our legacy, our story, and we could not be more thankful that you were a part of our community.
Thank you, Joey. With that, it is my honor to present the First Year Leader Award. As Dean of Academic Services, I coordinated CBU 101 this fall, and the First Year Leader Award is designed to recognize an outstanding advocate and mentor for first-year students here on campus. First-year leaders, or FILs, help facilitate educational content as part of CBU 101. This requires skills ranging from delivery of lesson plans to maintaining accurate records to partnering closely with faculty liaisons. But most importantly, exceptional first-year leaders also find ways to develop meaningful and lasting connections with first-year students and help them learn to use resources, establish a sense of belonging, and truly begin to find their place within the CBU community. This year's recipient of the First Year Leader Award handled core initiatives with a natural ease, bringing an in-depth knowledge of student support resources and a sense of determination to support each and every student as effectively as possible. In addition to her tremendous work in the fall, the award recipient supported a pilot initiative with spring enrollees of CBU 101, leveraging her peer mentor capabilities in a new way. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the First Year Leader Award, Namitsai Mutasa. Congratulations.
Good evening again, everybody. It's Wilson here, and I have the distinct privilege to announce the RA awards for this evening. Both Alton and Scott wish they could be with us here tonight, but they had other family obligations, and so it is my pleasure to have this opportunity. The resident assistants work with all of our students that live on campus to support success outside of the classroom through one-on-one conversations, social programs, community building activities, references to campus resources, policy enforcement, and so much more. They work late nights and they spend long hours building relationships and helping residents through their difficult times. For the first time, we're announcing an RA Newcomer of the Year award. And this award, chosen by his peers, goes to an individual who has shown extreme willingness to help out in any situation, being available again at any hour. This individual is the true definition of a workhorse, always giving 110%, not for himself, but for the benefit of others. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct privilege to congratulate Mr. Drew Runyon as the RA Newcomer of the Year. Congratulations, Drew. You're the first and only award winner of for this award, and so you are in elite company this evening. The RA of the Year award is given annually to the resident assistant who goes above and beyond expectations of their job to exemplify qualities and characteristics of faith, community, and service, zeal, generosity, and humility. This award is also chosen by a vote of their peers in the RA program, reflecting not only the impact that they've had on their residents, but also on fellow staff members and the campus community as a whole. This individual has been recognized as a great leader throughout the entire year, always completing their work, offering assistance to others, and seeking new and creative ways to be a resource to our residents. Nothing seems to be a big bother or a weak spot for them. Colleagues often look to them for guidance and help all along the year. They are known for their positivity, friendliness, and willingness to help no matter the situation or what is happening in their own life. All of this while balancing their involvement with Greek life, the athletics program, and as an RA. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to announce Ms. Riley Nelson as the 2019-2020 RA of the Year. Riley, if I could see your face right now, I'd be laughing probably, giving you a yeehaw. Congratulations, Riley. We love you in a Title IX appropriate way.
All right, just wanted to start with a little fanfare. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ian Boyd, and I serve as your favorite neighborhood recreation intramural coordinator for CBU. Before I begin, I would like to take this time to thank those essential workers who are on the front line of COVID-19. Whether you are a medical professional or a cashier at a fast food restaurant or gas station, your service does not go unnoticed. Now, on to the awards. The first award is the Commissioner of the Year. This award is given to an individual that excels in the job of officiating and overseeing intramural sports while providing sound judgment to the recreation and intramural coordinator regarding the intramural program. This person has proved themselves to be an integral part of the Office of Recreation. This year's recipient has been a member of the intramural staff since my employment began in September 2017. Their resolve and passion for all sports played a critical role with assisting with the program, even during my absence. This year's winner of the 2019-2020 Commissioner of the Year is Ms. Kelsey Atkins. Congratulations, Kelsey. I know if I would be in front of you right now, you will be jumping for joy. Onward to our next award, which is the Official of the Year. This award is given to an individual that excels in the job of officiating intramural sports and someone that displays all the qualities and leadership of a good official. This individual showcases great communication, demonstrates that they can function well as a team member, and leads by example. This year's recipient joined the intramural staff at the beginning of this academic year and proved themselves as an integral component of the department. The winner of the 2019-2020 Official of the Year is Miss Ashley Dyer. Congratulations, Ashley, and I definitely cannot wait till next year when I see your face again. You are amazing, and I'm definitely proud to work alongside both you and Kelsey as well. Moving on to my final award of the evening is the School Spirit Award. This award is presented to the individual who has demonstrated great pride in being a Buccaneer throughout their time at CBU. Their energy and commitment to school pride served as a catalyst for others to take charge and follow in their footsteps. This year, the competition was fierce as many individuals showed great dedication and support to establishing pride within the university. This year, I will award 2 individuals who continue to think of innovative ways to promote pride, even in the midst of COVID-19. Beforehand, these individuals would visit my office every day with ideas on how to boost student morale and encourage students to support each other. It is through this lens that I award the 2019-2020 School Spirit Award to the captain and co-captain of the CBU Buccaneers team, Ms. Fatu So and Ms. Jakia Kane. Congratulations, ladies, and I am in awe of your dedication to the CBU community. Congratulations to the winners, and I thank you for your time on this evening.
I have the distinct privilege now to announce the outstanding new member, which recognizes the individual who has truly given back to his or her organization in their first year of service. Nominated by his fraternity, this individual joined the organization officially last semester and immediately became an undeniable asset, giving his time, talent, and energy to further the ethos of the organization. Even as a potential new member, this individual made the organization a priority each week, attending the events and assisting wherever needed. From the professional development activities to the social ones, this student appeared and engaged in each and every one. As a new member, he was appointed to the Executive Council as Service Chair, one of the 3 highest positions within the organization. Before the pandemic, he had planned a full docket of outreach activities. For his commitment to the members and his position in Theta Tau, we recognize Kong Non-Hisproth. I'm probably butchered your last name, sir. I'm sorry. I'm going to just call you Kong because you are that popular and that well known. Kong of Theta Tau as the outstanding new member of the year. And again, I apologize for butchering your name, sir. Congratulations, friend.
The next award this evening is the Outstanding Senator Award. The Outstanding Senator Award goes to an individual on the Senate who noticeably stood out in their efforts to contribute to the betterment of the CBU community through serving in their respective Senate seats. This year, many students stood out in their efforts to invest into the SGA Senate, which made the selection of this award very difficult. However, one student continued to rise over the course of this past year, showing deep commitment and collaboration to the SGA team. By taking it upon herself to grow and develop as best as she could, this student took it upon herself to attend the Tennessee Intercollegiate Legislative Conference. She not only gained professional development here, but she also won Best Lobbyist for the state of Tennessee during this conference. When around this student, you not only feel a sense of warmth, but you also feel friendliness and kindness, and you're inspired to live with integrity. As a freshman, this student displayed strong characteristics that truly shined, as she was an example to us all. And saying that, I am pleased to announce this award to Miss Camila Rodriguez. You go, girl. So proud of you. Congratulations. All right, the next award goes to the Outstanding SAC Member of the Year. The Student Activities Council Member of the Year goes to a member of the team on SAC who consistently showed considerable effort. Being on SAC means being a team player, being willing to help when needed, and showing up to the plate to share ideas and feedback. With her consistent drive to pour into SAC over the course of this year, this award goes to a student who is a champion of others and an individual who adds extreme value to the SAC family. With that being said, I am pleased to announce the SAC Member of the Year award to Miss Jessie Dixon. Congratulations, Jessie. We're so proud of you.
I have been given the task of presenting the award to the Outstanding Advisor of the Year. The Outstanding Advisor Award recognizes the individual who provides counsel, encouragement, and enthusiasm to the organization to which he or she is in service. She began teaching here at CBU in '91, and she'll be retiring at the end of this semester. She's been a true inspiration to the members of Tri Beta as an advisor. She spends numerous hours working with the executive board, mentoring the active members, and recruiting new members. Dr. Mary Ogilvy cites being an advisor to Tri Beta as one of her greatest accomplishments at CBU. What an advisor. Ladies and gentlemen, our advisor of the year, Dr. Mary Ogilvy. Dr. Ogilvy, do know that you will be greatly missed. We congratulate you.
Our next award is the Registered Student Organization of the Year. The new Registered Student Organization of the Year has a unique story. Having begun as an Envision project, the Freshman Leadership Seminar developed by Career Services. This organization has grown from just 4 members in its infancy to over 25 in the span of a year. At its core, this organization seeks to support service and philanthropies in the Memphis area, as well as efforts established on the CBU campus. They have engaged with STARS, the Sustainability Coalition, Campus Ministry, and they were active during the Presidential Inauguration Week. Within our broader community, they've partnered with the Children's Museum, the Memphis Zoo, and the Mariposa Collective. For their commitment to community and their consistent desire to grow and expand their reach, we are pleased to announce the new RSO, Bucks Give Back. Congratulations.
The next award this evening is the Most Improved RSO of the Year Award. Having made great strides last year to redesign the structure of their organization, this year's leadership of this organization took it upon themselves to continue to invest into the growth and development needed to advance the real mission of their intended purpose. From developing a master calendar for both the fall and spring semester, opening up office hours, and making use of their office and student life to meet with students and host meetings, to creating for the first time ever meetings with President Shannon, this organization continued to strive for excellence within their positions. In particularly, the Student Senate of this organization truly grew as an advocacy group by creating and proposing academic-related bills for their schools and making changes that they wanted to see happen within the university. From creating adequate use of SurveyMonkey to research student concerns, this group of students were committed to making data-driven decisions that emphasized mission-centric work. Both groups, the Executive Council and the Student Senate, worked extensively together to seriously ask hard questions to address real concerns. Tonight, I am very proud to announce this award to my fellow team and family, the Student Government Association. Congratulations, y'all. I love y'all in a Title IX appropriate way. All right, the next award is the RSO of the Year Award. This award recognizes the student organization that has demonstrated outstanding efforts to CBU and whose members have exemplified true leadership through charitable efforts, campus involvement, and campus programming. This year's award-winning organization has been incredibly active in supporting all students and providing them with the tools needed to grow and become more well-rounded individuals. From attending multiple professional development opportunities to gain more guidelines on successful programming to drive retention and engagement, this organization has worked hard to advance what they learned by reconstructing their student leadership team to help create more interactive and diverse events in which students were more likely to meet new people and get outside of their comfort zones. Additionally, this organization embodies collaboration as they work well not only with other organizations, but with other campus departments. With their commitment to concern for the poor and social justice, respect for all persons, and inclusive community, tonight we are pleased to announce the RSO of the Year Award to STARS. Congratulations, STARS. Woo! All right, y'all, the next award is the Greek Chapter of the Year Award. The Greek Chapter of the Year Award recognizes the Greek chapter who has truly illustrated success in many areas of their organization. From philanthropy, programming, service, and overall academic involvement on CBU's campus, this award goes to the chapter that went above and beyond to develop their organization and live out their mission the best they could. From having more than 75% of its members participate in hands-on community service through local community partners, this chapter has been spreading advocacy and awareness to the Memphis community while connecting unique opportunities to build relationships with not only other Greek organizations, but other registered student organizations as well. They made it their aim to develop to become better men, and it showed through their increase in alcohol education and chapter membership development. Tonight, I am proud to announce the Greek Chapter of the Year Award to the men of Sigma Alpha Epsilon. Congratulations, gentlemen. All right, next up is Greek Woman of the Year Award. This award recognizes a woman who has demonstrated not only the values of her organization, but also the values of Christian Brothers University. This year's recipient truly embodies these characteristics as she has worked and woman who goes above and beyond. Woo, y'all, I'm getting emotional. To champion others, the Greek leader has served as a champion of not only her sorority, pardon me, ooh, that's why I have these glasses, y'all. I typically don't wear glasses, but here we are. Let's see, where did I leave off? Okay, this Greek leader has served as a champion, not only her sorority, but the Greek community at large. Serving on the newly created Tri-Council Greek Programming Board, a board established to create collaboration across all Greek councils. This student has shown her commitment to advancing all Greek life at CBU, while emphasizing her love for the transformational experience she has had through her own membership in Alpha Xi Delta. For her commitment to the Lasallian mission, as well as her own sorority's ideals and values, tonight we are pleased to honor the Greek Woman of the Year Award to Miss Madison Bickerstaff. Congratulations, Maddie. All right, y'all, man, these are really making me emotional. I just wish I could see y'all. Anyways, we have one more award. Okay. All right, it's the Greek Man of the Year Award. Get pumped. Okay, this award recognizes a CBU Greek man who has demonstrated the values of his organization while also showing support for all other organizations at CBU. During the 2019-2020 year, the student served not only as the vice president of his chapter, but also as a strong advocate for the Greek community at large. From applying to serve as a Greek ambassador to pushing his chapter to go above and beyond and being active in the community, this student succeeded in activating a rich connection to students, staff, and faculty, while also emphasizing a comprehensive understanding of Greek life to those around him. Known for his hard work, incredible presentation skills, as well as general hype skills and all-out swag, this student has gone above and beyond this past year to see the development of the Greek community advance at large. To know him is to know community and strong leadership. Tonight, I am very pleased to announce this year's Greek Man of the Year Award to a proud member of the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Mr. Kyler Leisure. Woo! Hey, congrats, Kyler. Congratulations to all of our selected award winners this evening and to all of our students joining us this evening. At this time, I am pleased to welcome CBU's Associate Vice President of Student Life, Dr. Timothy Doyle, back up to close our program. Thank you.
Thank you, Connie. And Connie, thank you. I mean, really, your heartfelt emotion is just overwhelming and beautiful. Thank you. And I want to thank the rest of my colleagues for your work. And congratulations again to all our winners. Yay! Well done, well done. It's a real honor for me to be here tonight, particularly since it serves as my final event as CBU's Chief Student Affairs Officer. The arrival this summer of a Vice President for Student Development and Campus Life will see new initiatives as this new person will join a team of enthusiastic and interdependent professionals. I'm proud to continue serving the university in an evolving way. Hey, and with today's DeVos administration's new Title IX regulations issued, there's plenty to do. So, and again, a nice shout out to Title IX from Connie and Wilson for their appropriate behavior. I can't say enough how proud I am to work with the Student Life team and my colleagues across campus. We are truly a family knit together by shared values and ideals. I do so enjoy the ongoing work, particularly the recent Student Emergency Fund. And this is a note out to those students who stayed to watch and listen. To them and their peers be awarded. If any student watching this program needs financial assistance or knows someone who does, just reach out either through the CBU website or email me directly, tdoyle1@cbu.edu. We're here to help, and we're here to help you get that CBU degree. Be safe and be well, and let the people you love know that you do. St. John Baptist de La Salle, pray for us. Live Jesus in our hearts forever. Go in peace and love. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to join our Zoom call where the team that have presented this evening's festivities are on there, you see the meeting ID and the password there. You are welcome to log in and join us. We invite you to do so. We know it may be a little crazy for a minute while everybody gets on, but we really do want to congratulate you in person this evening. So with that, we're going to stop the recording and invite you to join us on Zoom if you'd like. Have a great evening, everybody.